Hello everyone. Today I'm going to go over Try a Little Tenderness by Otis Redding. I believe this tarot or oracle reading will be about a young couple. That's what came to me when this song, stirred up some emotions. I pictured a couple and what they were going through, and we'll see if the cards reflect that. But a few lines, that because I didn't know much about this song, so I looked it up, of course. I looked up the lyrics. I remembered the melody somewhat, but not really familiar with the song, just a few, In fact, what I do remember from it was a little bit racy. So let's dive in here. So Try a Little Tenderness by Otis Redding starts off with, oh, she may be weary, and young girls, they do get weary, wearing that same old shaggy dress. But when she gets weary, try a little tenderness. Okay. And then second verse, she's waiting, just anticipating for things that she'll never, never, never possess. But while she's there waiting and without them, meaning without those things that she won't, so the song says that she won't possess, try a little tenderness. So I got from that, it's like kind of like, well, humor her, even though you don't expect she'll get these things, and she's a dreamer. From what I get, this young lady is a dreamer, even as she's been disappointed repeatedly in her little young life. Because I'm figuring she's around between the ages of 17 and 22, like a young adult. And this is a young relationship. And next, it's not just sentimental. She has her grief and her care, but the soft words, they are spoke so gentle. It makes it easier to bear. And that part I agree with, being gentle, being a gentle man, makes things easier for her rather than you being impatient as her significant other. So some things I was thinking about, with this song is, what has she been going through? Maybe some things that she's not willing to open up and share. Any energies or past wounds that she's carrying into this relationship is what I'm feeling that she has, and is the past influencing how she can receive love, or any blockages to her receiving love. And I feel him trying to be patient throughout this, and maybe needing some guidance on how to deal with someone that he does love very much, but is maybe difficult and complex, to relate to or to understand. Maybe she has mood swings, maybe she puts her hand up, blocks him at times from getting close. So let's see. Because everybody brings their past into a relationship, whether we want to acknowledge that or not. We want to think that we're so healthy, especially in the spiritual community. It's like, oh, I've healed, I've dealt with everything. You never completely heal. Anybody that claims that, I think, is just trying to speak from ego. But honestly, it's an ongoing process. You heal some, but there's always more to heal, especially if you have been damaged significantly. So she may be protecting herself from further damage. She may have wounds that make trust difficult, which is important in a relationship. It doesn't mean she doesn't want love. It just means she needs patience and emotional safety that will help her to open up over time. So it will help him to realize that love is more than attraction, even though this is a young relationship and these are young people, she's dealing with mature, complex feelings. So she's, him seeing that in her and recognizing this, her fears, her emotions, and her dreams, instead of thinking, oh, well, she's expecting something that will never happen. No, she may be onto something deep down in her soul, her purpose, that's not obvious to the 3D, to the world, but she knows something that others can't see within her. So encourage that. Encourage her toward her purpose and her path instead of humoring her. Be that gentle, patient energy, but also knowing and having faith in her, because you can't fake it. Someone knows if you believe in them or not, or if you're humoring them or not. And that will also make someone put their block up toward you or not let you in so much, because they feel like you're not connecting. You're not seeing the truth, the authenticity of who they are. So if you want to have an intimate relationship or get close, then you're going to have to see and believe that person when they say, this is what I can do. I'm going to be a singer one day, or I'm going to be an artist. I'm going to be known. I'm going to be a writer. I'm going to be known. You believe in them, and then that will encourage you to help them on that path. Instead of like just humoring, oh yeah, you're going to do it. Be there. So okay, with that, let's get into these cards and see what they reflect. Let's see, which ones are we going to start with? Let's straight go for the relationship first. No. Let's focus on her and what she may be dealing with. Betrayal. Healing begins with acceptance and forgiveness. So she may have experienced betrayal in the past. So before she can embark on this relationship and give, this guy a chance, she has to forgive and accept what happened to her in a way that she can recognize that betrayal was not about her. It was about the other person. It wasn't a reflection on her beauty or her worthiness. That person probably does this, what do they say, chronically, or person after person. So it's not about her. It's about that person and what they, their values or their level of, where they are in life, what they're able to give of themselves and their own issues. So once she accepts that and lets it go and sees that it doesn't mean that she attracts this or everybody she becomes involved with will betray her, then she can have a relationship that's healthy. And patience comes in with this too. The more she's with you and she sees you don't carry those traits as that person who was unfaithful, untrue, probably lied often and was not dependable, she can contrast that this is an experience that's different. So that would also give her time to heal and open up. Let's see, anything else? Okay, that was weird, but I'll take it. Neglect. These words are written where, tend to your inner garden and it will flourish. Yeah, she would have to, it's kind of like what I was just saying, look at her inner issues and tend to them, and then she can flourish, or she can clean it up, sanitize the wounds, and then move forward instead of just covering it up and thinking, well, I don't have to deal with it. It's in the past. The relationship's in the past. The issues are still festering and affecting the current. So she will have to address it. Let's see, anything about this current couple. Karmic relationship. Fleeting triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go, and loving you. So I think this is more about her. It was obviously a karmic relationship, and it lets resentment and triggers that she has to let go by addressing the issues head on. You know, just processing, maybe together you guys can work on it. You know, you can talk things out in an honest way. No more from this one? I don't think so. That's all she wrote for this deck. Advice from this deck for the couple. Two came out together. Fork in the road and Treasure Island. This is a fork in the road, but once you get past these issues, you will have happiness, an abundant relationship, a happier relationship. You'll be able to connect to each other because I feel that you love each other a great deal. You just have to be patient and heal. As far as, you know, she's concerned, she has to heal from these past wounds, and you will need to be patient. And then there is happiness on the other side of this experience. It will help you grow as a couple as well. Nothing from this deck. Yeah, this is, the publicity is usually what this card means to me. Something public. Let me get one more. Public event. Are you not going out in public? Staying inside for some reason. You need to go out, maybe on a date. Maybe this is what this means. Nothing else for that. We wanted to come out this time. Yeah, happy days are coming. Maybe do something outdoors. If you're a couple that stays in a lot, maybe shake things up, get out of your head. You know, it's good to look at the issues and address them and have those heart-to-hearts, but take a break from the issues too and be more in the now. Go out for, you know, to the park, I don't know, go out to dinner, see the sunshine, the happiness in the now. Make room for play, you know, like lighten things up. It can be attack the issues. Let's go head on and face what's bothering you. Let's deal with it together. You know, she can take time on her own and deal with it and process things as well. But have fun together. Go out and do something. See if we have an animal spirit card for you or for her, for either one. Let's see what we can get here. What represents what's going on, or what could help? Okay, oh wow. I'll take the one that landed upside, right side up. Okay, octopus. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind. paired with a lack of healthy boundaries. Unfortunately, this results in well-intended but messy relationships. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. They believe that's what it means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you feel drained or uneasy, the essence of octopus is at play. Begin to establish healthy boundaries. Be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change. What I'm taking from this is she may have lacked boundaries in the past and her relationship became messy, not because she lacked boundaries. I don't want to put it on her, but when she realized that someone was lying to her, unfaithful to her, she may have sacrificed her own interest to stay in the relationship, and she may have her guard up now so that she doesn't do that again. And with you, I was taking from the flip side of it, and what it can mean for you is to maybe not push too much. Maybe you think being close means sharing everything all the time. Maybe back off a little bit and be patient if she's moody. Let her read her books, let her go off and be with her friends, let her have that day away, whatever it means, just to let her kind of diffuse, breathe out a little bit. And she'll come back. You know, being close is not always having to be physically close all the time. It could mean giving each other a break and trusting when they're ready, they're going to come back around. So that's what I get from the octopus. Let's get an angel message to close this out. I do think you'll be fine. You are a powerful light worker. It is safe for you to be powerful. Your spiritual power brings great blessings and loving service to the divine. Maybe her past is spiritual, and maybe she, it may be explain a lot why she's so maybe highly sensitive and highly affected by the betrayal and the past relationship. And also her path forward might not be a clear one, because it's not like, okay, you're going to go to college, you're going to become a lawyer, you're going to become a doctor. It's not as carved out. It's not as well respected in society yet. That's changing fast and soon. But right now, her light worker path, especially if it involves what she wants to do as a career, it may seem like, oh, she's dreaming, she will not make money from that, or we can't live off of that. You know, I'm just picking up on that as being maybe part of her, dreaminess. You know, or maybe it not being a realistic or seen as realistic maybe by you. Maybe she's more spiritual is what I'm picking up, and maybe you're more logical and, following life a different path, Well, it would help for you to maybe dive in. You would need to, if you want to be with her and you want to be happy together, you're going to have to dive in to the spiritual world and see what it's about and see what draws her to it, so that you can learn to respect it as a real path or a real calling for her. So that's what I'm picking up, and I do hope that this helps you as a young couple somehow. And I wish you lots and lots of love and lots of light. And remember to be patient above all, and to love yourself through this, because yes, she's been wounded. Yes, you're helping her through it. She's helping herself through it. But you need time out for yourself. You need to have fun. You need to not take things so heavy and so seriously also. And don't beat yourself up for having your own feelings about things as well. So again, good luck with everything, and I will see you next time.